Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video. Today we're gonna do something a little bit different. Let's change to the VM. I have already set it up. I have made a brand new account in the what's called let me zoom in, let me make this uh, okay, I think it's good. Let me change this size. Let me rechange the size. I don't know why it changes sometimes. Go here, zoom it out a little bit. Perfect. Okay, so today we're gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna solve some CTF challenges. In contrary, in the past videos we did a series about what's called, if I'm not wrong, it's called malware development. Yeah, forgot the name. So we're gonna we're gonna solve some challenges together. I don't know for how much time, maybe 1, 2, maybe 3 hours. We'll see. We'll start from binary instrumental one. I will only do the ones that I have not done. I have done these. I might do them so you can see them and see my actual logic. I might actually make a video about them also, solving them all separately. So let's begin. Let's download it. Let's move slash home slash the user slash downloads. What was the file's name? Bin inst1 dot zip. Was it zip? Yes, it was a zip. To here. Okay, so we can see we have the file. If we actually unzip it, we get what's called an executable. If we try to actually execute it, we get nothing. I think it's probably because it needs to be on Windows. Oh, yeah, it's for Windows. It's a P32 executable. Maybe that's why I didn't do it in the past. Well, that's fine. Can you make up the program to get the file? Okay, so we're gonna actually open up in Ghidra. I will use the Ghidra software, which is a reverse engineering tool. I don't know if this is a decompiler, if I'm not wrong. The actual name, what? I have already done it. I might have and I might have forgotten about it, but sure, let's try to analyze it. Oh, before we actually do that, let's try strings and the bin install the executable. We get a bunch of random strings. This is some processes, DLLs, some random stuff. So we don't actually get something useful. Oh, okay, so we need a P32 file reader online. I will actually try to search it, but I can also try to do it in here. Online P32 reader P viewer. Yeah, let's actually drop the file. It's in downloads. Can also find it here. I don't know if there is actually a program in the Linux environment that can read the exe files. In Windows there certainly is, but I don't want to actually do it right now. DOS header. Okay, so that's like a simple way to do it. Okay, let's see the data, our data. Don't see anything. We only see the hex values changing. Exports, imports, basic lab process. Yeah. Um, Trust Microsoft assembly request execution level as invoker. There is a okay. My bad. I will actually remove it later. What does it want us to do? Okay. So we saw that it was a 32 plus the X. It was 32 plus executable. Can we see any more info? Can we use this? Do the decompiler? Let's try it. We don't lose anything. This and this. Okay, binary needs a Ghidra. I can also see it. We have already tried Ghidra. We can see everything. This is like an online decompiler. Is there hex? Is there no IDA? There's no IDA. Okay. It's long. That's definitely something. Can we get something out of this? Let's actually search it up. So what does it do in here? Okay, so this is an entry. Let's go to the functions. There is the entry one. So we just give some variables. We initialize some variables here. Process environment blocks. It gets the process heap. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. We get we allocate some space in the heap. Another way to do it is with malloc. I don't know why. This is probably a Windows way to do it, like a Windows API way. And it gets the last error. And if it's why is it get last error? Okay, let's get last error. And let's see the values. Return. It's called a last error code. Last error. 0 to 943. If it's in decimal, if it is in decimal, okay, yeah, it's in hex, so that's good. What was our value in hex? It was, where is it? 361C. Oh, it might be too long. 3, okay, it's probably right here somewhere. No, it is in the thousands. 2 is, we are in 361C. Why am I not just 0x this? No, it is C. Error IPsec load fail. It failed. Okay, this error indicates a failure to load a security layer. Indirect exchange negotiation of the, okay. So it was actually here in the last one. Was 3.6. 3.6. 1. 3.6. 1. So yeah, it's here. Fair to load security DLL. Okay. So it just couldn't load security DLL. So there might be a security issue. So he says that in this case, if there is a missing security, we release critical try acquire vehicle conditions. Okay, so a bunch of random stuff. Opens windows, etc. If it's not, we actually do allocate in the heap and then we free it. We free it. This is the process. This is probably the length, or this is the length. Heap free. Let's actually say it. Heap free. It gets the heap, the handle of the heap, the flag. So it is a 0 flag. So probably nothing. The heap free option specify. Okay. Okay. And the last one is the LP mem, same as here. Freeze pointer. Okay. Where is it? LP mem. It's the okay. So it's where it was allocated. Then it checks if which one was it? Okay, let's rename this. Env block. Let's rename this pros heap. Let's rename this heap alloc, and let's rename this last error. Okay, the process heap, if the environment block is different from the first variable and the pointer to the end block plus this number is equal to 10. What is this number? To 10. Is there a way to actually know it? Which one is this? So it's like end of block, the value of the block plus this value. So this is just gonna move values plus 10 plus this. So this is like how much? 280 in decimal, assuming that this might take probably 4 bytes. So you jump like 4, 8, 12, 16, etc. It depending on the actual comparison. What he does now, he initializes a 0. Does he use it somewhere? This is a loop. UR, okay. This goes to a function. What function? Another big function. Gets processed, heaps, then this calls another function. Where does this function go? This does, if this is different from 0, it frees it, else it points to 0. Okay, let's go. Okay, this is the free, this frees the get process heap and then freeze it. Oh yeah, if you call the free, it will call this and then it will free it. And then we have a lot of functions. Is there something useful in these functions? If there is an expert, please help me. But there's probably not gonna be an expert, so we're gonna do it ourselves. This calls another function. Okay, so there are a ton of functions. And we need to know where we need to go. There is a malloc, which does the exact same thing as free, but here it's an 8. In the free, I think it was a 0, yeah. The realloc reallocates, checks a bunch of stuff and the reallocates. What does this? What does that? Takes 3 parameters, one's a pointer, the other 2 are undefined, the other one's long. Another pointer, undefined pointer. Gives you first pointer to this. Checks if the last one is different to 0, and then it does a loop. Okay, I don't know if I'm just stupid or if I cannot see something, but there sure is gonna be something useful that I don't see. Okay, so where is possibly the flag? Let's actually read the question. Why did I not read it? I have been learning. Okay, dude, can you wake up my program to get the flag? Oh, so there's actually need to be some input. Oh, that's why I didn't do it, because I cannot actually execute it. To get the flag, I need to execute and give it some what's called, to give it some input, and it will give me the flag in the end. If I actually search f, how can I f find? Where is it? The search. No, is it here? No, yeah, strings. MZ, yeah, the MZ is the magic number that we have previously discussed. All of these processes, and that's it. Okay. Known DLLs. Then there is the data. Okay. How to execute a .exe file in Linux. Open terminal, sudo apt update, install with wine. Okay, I will try it. If it doesn't work, it just doesn't work. Windows emulator, that's okay. Let's try it. Sudo apt install wine. And how do you execute it? Okay. But how do you actually run? Okay, so we install it, wine, open a terminal and use the cd command to do, okay. Okay, then we use the wine command, okay. Let's actually see it. So wine essentially just emulates the execution and from Windows to the Linux. I don't know. I think WSL is the similar one in for the Linux, for the Windows. WSL essentially is, it emulates the Linux environment in your Windows. It just creates a separate file. Okay. If I use wine, should why? Okay, let's sudo update -y. Okay, I need to update some stuff. And then we'll do the upgrade. This is probably a tragic mistake that I have made, that if someone was in this space he would be screaming at me, but that's fine. $19.20, sorry about that, it's gonna take a minute or two. Hope you don't get bored to the 0 viewers I have right now. Well, let's see if there's anything in the meanwhile that we can use. What about the second one? Is it gonna be similar? I've learned, okay. Create a file, ready flag directly to the file. Can you try to, okay. Don't know why. This is probably gonna be the same. Thanks to this to anti-debugging. Malware developers don't like when you attempt to debug their. Okay. It's a Windows executable. It's a Windows console application. You can start by learning SIMD. Okay, yeah. That's why I didn't do them. I remember now. That's not very funny, but let's put some music in the meanwhile while we wait. Yeah, I like the song. Can't use it. Okay, check sec doesn't work. Damn, I like this song a lot. That's more mid. Let's change it up. It's empty. Okay, now that that's over, let's actually use the wine. Bin in 1.exe. Again. Come on. Okay, in here we can see that there's nothing, almost nothing. This is like the beginning, the magic number. This cannot be run as DOS mode. This is like the classic messages. In here we can see that it's a P file. We can see the text. It's nothing. The read data. Is our data the read data? What? It is an language R. What? Okay, so it's meta information. What about what? Typical import and exports. Okay. File not found. Yeah. Right. Has been encountered a serious problem and needs to be closed. We're sorry for the inconvenience. Thanks a lot. Oh, cool. We see a bunch of nothing. Linux. Okay. LL. There's not much info. What's a start? Let's try the one last. There's a problem with that. Okay. What's something we can do? If I cannot solve it, I will search it and we will see together. Let's see. Frida is easy to select with banner in summer toolkit. Frida. Linux. Instrumental toolkit. Pip install. Okay. See if he says so. I've never seen this tool again. Frida tools. Wait, what? Error. What's the error? With pip. Command error with X status. There's a problem with my Python 2.7. Let's try it once more if there is still the same problem. Okay. Let's go to user. Let's go to here. Build tools. He said it was in this. Cut in process.py. Get requires for build will. Prepare the data for build will. Okay. Let's search this problem. Of course in Google. I include Google. Pip install manage pip setup tools. Already up. Cool. And why does this not work? Syntax error. There are a lot of errors. To install free tools. Okay. It requires Python 3. Python 3? Yeah, I do have Python. I have both Python and Python 3. Okay. Python 2.7? Yeah, I do. Okay, sudo apt purge the Python 2.7. Yeah. Will this fix it? because I do still have Python 3, yeah. So this should, and I should not have Python 2.7. I still, what? Sudo apt purge Python 2.7. Remove Python 2.7. Let's change. Let's go here. Let's Python 2.7. Why does this still work? Close it. Pip install Frida tools. About now, still same problem. How to remove Python 2.7. Sudo rm /user/bin/python cd user bin. Is there a Python file? Grep p py. There's only Python 2.7. Sudo rm /rm python 2.7. Okay, clear. Sudo lm-s. What? Where am I? Okay. Frida tools tool Python 3, yeah. Python 2.7. Still what? Frida tools. Okay, let's close this MD. Let's open it again. Pip install Frida tools. Oh my god, I have the pip error now. Oh my god, how do I solve it? Sudo Python 3 dasm pip install Frida tools. Oh my god. Oh damn, why do I keep having this error? I fixed it and now I don't. I think I use this. Clear sudo apt install Python 3 requests. Okay. Oh, he uses the end of. No, I don't want any of these. No. How did I fix it? Oh my god, I had fixed it. I don't want to use the minus set. I don't have to use the environment. Damn. Okay, so it was should I do think I have it. So Python 3 does m dot vn dot vn, then source dot vn slash bin slash. So what does this do? This actually just create a virtual environment that I can download the things I want, and then it will, if I get out of this file or in from the virtual environment, I don't have them. So this is just like a space inside the, this is like, how to explain it, something said something else. This is like, what, it's something inside something else that you have complete control over it, and outside it doesn't have. So this is, in math it was like the natural numbers inside the all of the numbers. How was it called? I don't remember. I do think I have requests. Yeah, so it just downloads them again. So let's go pip install free tools. Please work now. It will probably work. There is like a 99% chance that it will work. Okay, yeah, it works. So let's use Frida rules. How do I use Frida? You install it and then Frida trace. Frida trace minus I receive all from, let's say, Twitter. Fail undefined process with name Twitter. From the process bin exe. What do you mean? Still problem. Great. What's the second hint? Try using CL to select Frida trace to generate handles. Frida trace dash heads. So does f bin exe unable to parse executable. Amazing. Why? Where are the handles? This module, pattern, PID, name, identifier, I did the target, test dash file. Will this work now? Of course not. Why would it? Device, USB device, remote, no, we don't want any of these. Certificate, origin, keep alive. Okay. Tats. Was try using, okay, to auto generate handlers. How to auto generate handlers using Frida trace. Insert library names, object trace. Yeah, we don't care about these. Certificates, we want the handles. Those are the modules. Okay, I'm really curious of how people solve this actually. Does a, let's try it. Does this file. So now decorate is just adds code. Auto generate. Okay, so we want the minus decorate. So what do we do with it? Let's do slash decorate the bin. Unable to find person with the name. What do you mean? It's right here. If I do pwd, will it here? Yeah, I'm right here. Minus decorate. Okay. It's definitely the decorate, but how? We want the decorate. How does he use it? Okay. Where is it? Is it in the lib? No. Include. No. Bin. Might be. Yeah, okay. Minus I. What? Frida trace does heads does help. So what does minus I do? Does I? Where is the I? Function. Exclude function. Let's try it again then. Frida trace does I receive all does I read all and okay I will insert that to does f our bin executable. Why? Does you? It was this? It one that does you? Really? Waiting for the USB device to appear. What USB device? Oh, that's why. But I don't want a USB device. Okay. Let's try this. What USB device? Jesus. If I remove it, it will just say this. This is getting frustrating. ADB. Google Android. Yeah, we don't care about Google Android. What about this? For the CLI tools. Fish. Again, what? Of course. Unexpected, yeah. Frida. Of course, there's not. I'm generally super confused right now. Hiking. Oh, you can just get clone it and you can play with it. What? I'm generally confused. Let's try the Linux. He does it not Docker. Docker container. No, not a droid. Where is it? It is. Do have Frida. Frida PS, that's you. Don't have USB device. Gosh dang it. Okay. Frida is an installed with binary instrumental toolkit. Okay. I want to actually look up how he just sets it up. He used the text this. I'm not in Windows, so I cannot use it, but I'd use an online one. Where did he see that? He wrote this script. I have no experience on the other hand. Oh my god. Find export sleep. If he replaces with an... Okay, I have no experience using that, so I would just couldn't find it. Okay, let's just move to the next. I don't wanna... don't. Let's remove those. Is this an excuse? Kinda. Do I care? No. Let's launch this instance. Let's do the picker 1, 2, 3. Program source. Okay, let's download the source. It's a PY file. Move /home. Downloads. What was the file in pick? Was it i.picker or picker? To here, ls, and let's open it. Okay. We need to call this to actually win. Was it esoteric 1? Esoteric 2. Try entering get random. We get the user input. We val. What does eval do? Print for choose by Ferdaro. No? Okay, so that just opens a flag. Okay, we netcat this. Okay, so if we call this, okay, just called the win. If I just said win, get the exact same thing, and we can, if we call Python, will this, no, I have to manually do it. I will give it this to an array sum is equals to this. What there's syntax error. Let's put commas. Okay, let's see. 0x70. It's 112. CHR of 112. It's P. Yeah, so we need to convert these to the ASCII values and then do the CHR on them. Okay. I have the number. I can do them manually, but I would prefer to automate this. So let's create a file. And let's make solver.py. We will give this to an array, so let's call this sum again, and we would give it that. No, let's put it that of here. Let's print it and let's execute it. Invalid syntax. If I did it like that, okay. If I did the 0, what? Why can I not write? What? Oh my god, it's not 1. So this should say, this should give me 7. Yeah. Okay, so I need to take the first 4. Okay, let's actually join them. If I join them, let's do a new sum is it's equals to join sum with this and print the new sum. Just join. How to join a string with spaces. Yeah, so oh, was that simple? Yeah, it was that simple. If we did it like that, again, it's the same. If I how do I make this? I can make this a list. Sum is it's gonna be the list of this. Let's print this out. Okay, yeah, and let's join every 4th element. Let's make them 1. New sum is gonna be this dot join new sum, and this is this. No, this just reverses it. Okay, so this should print it. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna take every 4. So for I in new sum, let's print I to see the output. Okay, great. And we want to take this 7, gonna give this to str no random string is gonna be this plus the I and if I divided by 5, no, how do we check if it's every 4? So we're gonna do 1 0 1 2 3, and if it is the 4th, if this is a 0, No, it's gonna be 0 here anyway. If this is 4, we're going to make the random string again something empty. Here we're gonna do the random string plus the I. We're gonna initialize this here, and let's print it after each iteration. That's gonna be an empty string. Where's the problem? What does it want to be like that? No, I don't mean that. Oh, like that. Oh, yeah, this is gonna be wrong. So we need a counter. So counter is equals to 0. Counter plus equals 1. What about now? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is correct. Is it? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna take this before it empties it, and what are we gonna do? We're gonna take this and put it in the flag. So flag is gonna be empty, and here we do flag is equal plus equals flag. Could do this actually here as well. And we can do flag plus equals the first. We're gonna convert this to, how do we convert Python? How to convert hex to this in Python. Int s16. Okay. Let's write int the random string by 16, and we're gonna do OR this. And let's print it outside, print flag. Let's see if this will work. No. Expected string of length 1, but int found. Okay, let's actually do this only, not this. Where was I? I was here. If we did it actually like that again, can only concatenate string, and then let's convert it to string. Let's see it now. 112, yeah, okay, and then we're gonna do OR this, can we? We can do this actually only at the, we can also do it at the end. No, or okay, let's actually just do it like this, and let's in the end do that the final flag is equals to int the flag and 16. Let's print it now. Okay, invalid error. Why? It worked just a second ago. Let's print the flag, and we're gonna do it here. Okay, let's leave this, remove these. Okay, so we get all the values. Okay, that's just, I just did it for nothing, all of this. We can do, if we did, please don't tell me if I do 0, it's gonna just say 0. Oh my god, I just reversed everything. So that's just not useful at all. Until here it is useful because we do get this. So we want to convert each of these to, what do we want to convert it to? Let's see. We want it to first be an int 16. Let's print this. Okay, why? Int comma 16 is everything. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? Oh my god. If we do, okay, how to convert? Okay, let's close this because that's annoying. Close, don't, close, okay, close you as well. Converting hex to decimal. HT what? Convert hex to decimal using the int the hex value on 16. Isn't this is a string, so we need to first convert this to an int. Let's try it. No, let's convert this to hex. String cannot be represented as an integer. Okay, so this is a string. This is the 0x70. What do we want to do it? We want to convert it to decimal. How do we convert it to decimal? Int hex int random string is gonna be this value as a string, Okay, how to convert string hex. Convert hexadecimal string to its integer value. Why does it not do it for me though? Does this change anything? It should probably not change a thing. Can only concatenate string, not int. So let's do string here. Okay. And each of these, we want it to convert again now to int. Yeah, that's really weird. And we want to chr this. Or Python. No, it's chr. Yeah, chr. Chr. Okay, this should give me the flag. Yeah. There's something missing here though. Let's add this in the end. Yeah, okay. Let's just ignore that there is something missing here, but sure. So what we did, if we didn't get it, if this may be controversial, I think we could have just done it in the beginning, but essentially I took a random string, I placed its value, like there are like 5 values, 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, which are 5 values, and I said if it is the 4th value, which is the 0, then we give the flag, we convert it to an int, so this will become 1, 1, 2, then to a string, then to an int, and then again to a chr. I want to try to remove this and see if I'm crazy and could have done it just like that. I'm not crazy, I could have just done it like that. So that's just bad. I'm just that bad. Oh, that's fine. Essentially, you just convert this to, this is the hexadecimal value, you convert it to an integer, to the decimal value, and then you convert that decimal value to the ASCII representative value. So this is gonna be, the 112 is the P, and then you do this for everything and you get the flag. Let's go to picker 2. I'm afraid. Let's download this. Clear. Let's remove both of them. Move the slash here, picker 2 to here, less, and then let's use coding picker. Import again, same thing. We get the win, but now we cannot call it. If win, it returns false. So we essentially cannot do the win. So if we try to run it, let's just do it immediately. Let's try this. If we try to run it and we call the win, it says it's an illegal input because it goes through the filter first. So we need to give it another value. So what if we did string win, illegal input? So we cannot if oh yeah, you cannot use win at all. If we do win, invalid. Is there another way to call it? We can call it from another function. Let's do the get random number, and we do that, get random number, and we call win. Again, no. So what do we do? Get the input, filter the input based on this. It just check if win is in the user input, and the win function is here and actually gives us the flag in the hex order. While true, try user input gives us the input. Okay, how do we get over this? What if we actually use the hex values of the Python 3? Let's do the ord, no, hex of w, ord of w, okay, 119, and we do it now the hex 0x77, then we do the same with I, 69, and then the end. This might be very stupid, but you never know. Zero x, okay, invalid syntax. What if we did the 119, 105, 110, 10? It's not callable. What if we convert it? What if we actually convert it? Not the string, the ord of this. Hex, no, ord ord 119. Okay, decimal to ASCII Python, ord CHR, okay, CHR19. Okay, so that's how we do it. So we'll CHR 119 plus CHR 105 plus CHR 110. I fucked up. String is not callable. What? What is A considered? What if we convert this to a string? str is not callable. What kind of callable is this? What if we actually just did this? Okay, that's just bizarre. str. It gets win. This should actually just get me win. Yes. Why can't I not do it though? Filter, so this will get this. Is it no, it's not. And then it should actually eval. Let's see how the eval works. Eval Python. Print 55. Expression. Global and local. The global is gonna be, there's no global, there's only, we need to actually just call this, and this just returns win, which is correct. So why is it wrong? If I call win, it says it's a legal input. Else it's not. What's another way to do it? What about with hex values? What about the hex of 119, hex of 105, and hex of 1110, and 0x77, okay, plus 0x69 plus 0x6a. Like this? No. And we do the, no, this cannot be done like that. The only way to be done is back this. But our problem is this, is that it's a string. What type of input is it? A string. String object is not callable. Okay, so it cannot be in those. So how can we remove? How to remove the, how are they called? What type of input is actually are we giving? Let's actually print type of the user input, and let's execute clear ls python 3 picker. What? Okay, fine, I will use spaces. It is a string. What if I use it like this? It is again a string. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Ah, well. Well, I will be right back, so please give me a few minutes. I will put some relaxing music and we will continue like 10 minutes. Okay, everyone? Bye. See you for now. And we are back. I hope you didn't miss me a lot. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. But anyways, let's continue with what we were doing. Let's now. Okay, it's a filter. Oh yeah. So we wanted to actually find a way around this. We tried this, the CHR way, but it said that if I actually try it with right here, will it do it? What? How do I do it? It is here. It should theoretically work, but it's not. And if I do again, it is a class string, but it's not defined. Both of them are the same thing. Okay, let's print the. Let me try to print the user input. Yes. No, okay, okay. What about this? Okay. So it does not convert it. That's why. So how do we convert it? The eval will convert it. It probably will. It probably does pass this. It goes to eval, but eval gets actually that, not the win. So we need a way to actually do change them. Okay, if I do eval, okay, and if we print it, what will we get? We get the error. Did you mean bin? No. So it can actually read it. So eval will actually get the right input. It will get this and it will convert it. Why doesn't it not work though? What are we doing wrong? Exit esoteric. If we do esoteric 1, just prints everything. Clear is not defined. What if we did actually the numbers only? It's int. You missed a comma. What about the ord of 119? Unexpected string length 1. But int found. What is ord x? CHR. Is it what I think it does? So it's gonna do CHR. Oh, it stopped. Yeah. So we're gonna call CHR. chr ord and then this whole thing, and it should work, not like that. Chr this. An integer is required. Code type string 1. Okay, what if we did chr this? String cannot be interpreted as an integer. Okay, so this is a string. It is actually a whole string, it's the win string. But why? It's win is, it is called win. Chr, no, how do we do it? Sit. If we did chr of just w, no. If we did the ord of w, we did the ord of 119, no, it's chr of 119. We did the ord of this, no. So this just converts them to a string, to the character, which is the win, and then somehow it does not actually convert it. Why? Okay, that was an accident. Oh my god, this is annoying. So if we actually did here the eval, it's a Python 3 the picker. No, not this. Where is it? It's here. Not the whole thing. This. Okay, string is not callable, so this is in general the problem. If we did call the win, there is no flag. So the problem is the actual input itself. It is, but it's not. Okay, win is definitely a string. Okay, different type of strings. Python. Unicode strings, byte strings. String is not callable. Why? Just why? So inside the string, okay, so it's gonna be this string win If we remove, it's gonna be this. So this should be correct. Not in bytes. Then U. Okay. Last one is R. No. F. No. It's gonna be a one string, a one. Okay, so again, where is the problem? Is this the problem? This. It's probably those years. Um. What? This creates the problem. No, because it's like this. Okay, so we get this problem. So we cannot just add them. Why? So theoretically, if this was without it, this would be correct. Like this would work. If I execute, I do Python picker. What? Again? Okay, that's really weird, because if we do it like this, it should actually just, if we call eval and just do this, it should return win. So this should work, but it does not. Why? What's gonna be the user? Let's print it. It gets this. So the type of it is, it's gonna be regularly a string. It is a string. That's why it's not callable. But again, in here it works, in here it does not. I'm confused. How does this work? Don't get me wrong, this is really interesting, because in Python, if you actually just run Python and you execute, it's correct. This is what should be done, like what I'm doing. But it's not. Filter is correct, it gets without problems. Then the eval, it has a problem with this. But even if we don't, it still creates a problem. Let's call it this. we print it, what will we get? Will we get true or false? Win. So this is actually win, just win. So that is correct. So this gets win plus this, but the problem is when we do the plus. Can only contain string, not tuple to string. But this is not a tuple. So do we need to first convert it to a list? List is not callable. String list. String is not callable. Tuple is unchangeable. Oh my god. Why is this happening? This correctly, this filters it out, it returns true, then we actually try to do it, but it has a problem with this. So let's do string plus string Python. Is it the encoding? Strings. This is the same. This is the same as this. Yes. Okay, so this says that this is wrong. Why is it not callable? What? I want to print this. Notice this. When string is not callable because it gets an error. I'm very confused. So this plus this cannot be done, but this alone can be done. So the plus sign just sticks them together. But why is it not callable? It's not callable when a string value is called as a function and can be solved by renaming the str value. What? renaming the str. The user input, this is user input. Again, is user input used somewhere else or something different? I don't see something. Why? Why? A string plus string. So stringing doesn't work. What do we string? Use this, use this, use this. Again. But I don't know why it does not work. If we don't, again, I will search for the solution. Don't get me wrong, but why? How can I rename it? I cannot theoretically change anything. How do you remove the parentheses? Okay. We need to remove the parentheses somehow. What? How do I remove the parentheses? By it's making everything else a comment? Okay, I really want to search the solution. I will like try for like 10 more minutes, and if nothing works, I will. No, this sounds desperate, but let's put some relaxing music behind and we will continue. Okay, I think that's enough. Let's just see it. How does he do it? Okay, some Python built-in function will sometimes can be exploited. Therefore, the list in the code will press. So above us it all. Okay. Output. Wait. Oh my god, is it? Oh my god. So it prints, then he opens the file flag.txt, reads it, and this will give us the flag. Oh my god, I hate it. So what he did was 100 times easier than what I did. So it will just execute every command that we want, and because we can open the flag itself, it actually gives it to us. Let's go for the third. I'm not gonna hate my life, but let's do it anyway. Move. Let's do Codium Picker 3. Live, table corrupt, triangle reset to fix it. It's a very long function. Write variables. Dummy functions, again the win. This is the table. Okay, so there are choices. What does each choice do? The first one, user alive, shows we die, help shows the options, reset resets it, call func 0, get func 0, this is the first. Okay, let's go here. H help print disable. Read a. Can't we just read the flag? Legal variable name. Okay, so it's something again similar to the previous one. Filter. What does filter do? It filters it. It cannot be anything. We get random number 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay, so we will need to probably read and write something. Wait, let's write something. It will filter again. Okay, so we will need to write something and then read it in order to get the flag. But what do we need to write and what do we need to read? Hmm. Well, let's see. Wait, give me 1 second to check something. Alright. Okay, let's continue. Sorry for the delay. Print table, so it will print the table, it will filter it. Array, this is like an import function, yeah. I don't remember what array does, it is array import. Import array. Regular expression. To get the function, if it's not, it will print the corrupt method and then return nothing, else it will. How do we proceed? Read variables. Please enter variable name to read. Print else, okay. Filter value. Please enter variable name to write. And then it will filter based on the name. And it will search this. If it's R, then it will turn true. Okay, this finds specific patterns. Essentially, this will find all the all the letters, but it will not accept probably the characters. The welcome is in here. Okay, so yeah, it will accept anything that will be either a character or a number. It will print it. If we do the two, enter a variable name to it. Let's do okay. Let's do one print table. Okay, let's do read variable, write variable. Oh, this gives me actually gives me the address. Okay, if we actually do read variable, what if we read right here? It's an illegal variable name because it has the X. No, it shouldn't. It should be perfectly fine. 7C D F E B 14590. Illegal. So it's probably bigger than it should have been. Okay. Let's do 2 and get random number. Okay, so those are very close. So we can actually read it, so we can probably write there. Let's enter a variable name to write. We will want to write probably the read, or maybe not. Let's do that. And its new value is gonna be the write variable. So if we do actually write the 2 and we give it the write variable, read variable, and 1. Okay, wait. Let's do again the 3 read variable and to write variable and 1. So this will rewrite it. Okay. Let's do 3. Okay, let's run again. 1. Let's do please enter variable name. It will filter it. Okay, so we actually need to give the value of the flag or of the win to one of these, but we need to find where win is. So we need to see win. Ah, yes. Okay, so we will write the win to the read, and then we will call it the win. We just changed it. Let's reset. Okay, so we will read the win. Let's also do the read variable. Oh, okay, so this and the show in the same one. So if we actually print it, we still get the same thing. Okay, so we actually see that win and read variable are in the same exact address. So how do we print how do we actually execute it? What if we write the get random number to the no. Okay, let's reset. Let's write win to the what? Okay. Win to the read variable. Then we will again write the win to the get random number. Then we will call win. Let's also call read variable, and then let's call the get random number. Okay, again, so those so in the same address. So we will call 4, we get 4. But if we rewrite the get random number to read variable and we call 4, okay, wait, let's reset. Let's write the win. Okay, the win. Okay, fuck it. Let's restart. Let's show the tables. Okay, let's write the win to the print table, and then let's write the print table to the get random number, and then read win. Let's read no. Wait, what if we actually call 1? It gives us what? Win print table. Oh no, actually win print table, and we call 1. What is the address of the get random? They show in the same one. The get random number to the right variable. Okay, I'm confused. How does he solve it? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I did it. Oh my god. So I actually did it the wrong way. We will write the read variable to the when, and we will call to. Oh, it's time's up. Yeah. I was so close. I just did it the wrong way. It was the correct logic, wrong way. So we write the read variable to the when, and then we call it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I have removed my Python code. Amazing. Okay, so this I had the correct logic, the wrong. I had the correct logic and idea, but I just performed it wrong. Enter variable name to it. Oh yeah. Instead of actually, I did like a when print table and a lot of like others. When get random number, when read variable. I should have just reversed it. I mean, you can do it like in all of the ways. If we said again, write get random, let's actually we get random number, and we do the when, and then we call for. It's the same thing. I had the correct idea wrong. Freaking hell. And then we did this exact same thing we did before with this. I, as an idiot, removed my code. So let's just see it from him because I don't want to do it. I have to try it again. Perfect. Python. Let's use Codium. Sol.py. No, let's call this name. Let's use the flag is equals nothing, and the st will be nothing. For I in a name, if also the counter equals 0, if counter is equal 5 equals 5, then the st will become again like this. In here the flag plus equals ord of the int of the I comma 16. Of course, counter plus equals 1. And the st is gonna be plus equals I. And then we print flag. Python 3 solve y. This will convert it to that, and maybe it's CHR. I think it was like that. That's why it's empty. Is this order actually? No. Other chains? No. It is AI. Okay, so checks to this. Let's print the I this time. Okay, let's again K0x70. Okay, the problem is that we need to put it in the same. So it's like this. Join. Again, no. Okay, not like that then. Okay, let's print the flag. It's time. Oh my god, what am I doing wrong right now? Okay, the I should be this right here. Oh, it's not I, it's the ST. CHR, please be that. Yes. Oh my god, it was brutal. Brutal. And that's all. That's picker 1, 2, 3. So I had the correct idea, I had the wrong execution. That's fine. I will do a live stream again tomorrow, where we will do more stuff similar to that. Thanks everyone for watching. Thank you so much. I will be seeing you in the next one. So peace out for now.